We can't wait forever because... Wow, it is windy and we're walking into the wind again. Yeah, that's a shame. I wonder if we should just... wait this wind out a little bit. Yeah. Whoa. Uh-oh. Yeah, there's the bear. Definitely the weather is not cooperating. Oh, it's a blizzard. Look at that. Okay. It's getting windy. I don't know if this is a good idea because, you know, it might be better just to wait another hour or so. Uh-oh. It's a blizzard out there. Oh, and it's an aurora, too. And it's an aurora. Alright, well, if it's not one thing, it's another, right? Welcome back, my friends, to The Long Dark. We're Jackrabbit, where we found last episode the almost mythical heavy hammer. We found it right outside the door. It was there the whole...
Too much stuff to carry.
Yeah, we do have too much stuff to carry. We found it right outside the door. It was there the whole time. And, yeah, we are pretty close to ready to forge. We do have a lot of stuff. We are going to schlep this all back to our base, and then we'll do a pocket dump and sort it all out. And decide what we're going to take with us to the Riken, where we are going to forge. Hopefully we will get all that done in this episode, but first I'm actually going to take this metal lamp. Because cheap scrap is going to be great for us. Actually, I'll take the toaster too. Any source of cheap scrap metal is useful for us at this point. We found it right out here. So we found it, you know, in case you didn't check out the last episode. We found it, like, right there. Right there by the door. Unbelievable. Okay, it's a little chilly. It's a beautiful day, but it's a little cold. We're not stinky. Yeah, let's head inside and see about... what's over here? Let's just see. Yeah, we're really kind of slow. Alright, we're going to do a quick harvesting of a few things. Get ready to move. It's also still a little bit cold. It's the cooler part of the day in the morning.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
I know. You'll be carrying it not too long, Will. You won't be carrying it for long. Alright. We've got a couple of torches. Not such a great torch haul. We still don't have a pot or anything like that. Oh, looks like we got... Oh, from cooking the fish, we got some more lamp oil. So let's just refuel our lamp. There we go. So yeah, we got a haul of stuff. It's not light, but... we're going to make it happen. I think, since it's still cold out, though, I think we will do a little bit of maintenance here. Some reishi. Make some rose hips. Yeah, it sounds like a lot quieter outside, so it may be warmer. Let's check. Yeah, it's gotten a little bit warmer. Okay, it's warm enough. Oh. We left some stuff by the fire last night because it was an aurora. Almost forgot. We are going to go grab that. And that will make us stinky. But it'll be worth it. And the road, or the route we're going to take, is pretty clear. It's across the ice.
Something's gotta go.
Yeah, I know. It's all gonna go to the proper place in our base. Yeah, so We'll be a little bit sneaky with some of this stuff, but we're just heading right across the ice, so should be easy enough. Yeah, 2 stink. Okay, if we do run into a wolf, we should be able to see him coming, and we should be able to avoid him without too much difficulty. But in the meantime, it's going to be a little bit of a slow crawl back home. So, let's recap the plan. What a beautiful day. It is a gorgeous day. I guess it's getting a little cooler now. But, wow, it's very windy. Yeah, walking into the wind is painful. Yeah, it's going to be a little bit of a slog. Okay, well, it is what it is. Even if we were light, I think walking into the wind would still be pretty slow. It's very windy. Okay, alright, well, it is what it is, as we say. So let's recap the plan. So we're going to head back to our base. We are going to do a pocket dump. We're going to dump out, empty our pockets. It's not that I need this. It's that I like to keep things clean. I don't like to litter. So when I see something I left behind, you know, it's just nice to pick it up. So, alright, so we're going to head back to our base. We're going to dump out our stuff. We're going to see what's what. We're going to count how much, scrap metal we have. And even if we need more, we're still going to head out, I think, because we can always get some at the Riken. There's plenty of stuff to tear down at the Riken. And then
Can't feel my hands.
We are going to head over to Desolation Point. Probably today. But at this rate, who knows? And then we are going to spend some time working, and then we got out of Desolation Point really quickly that first time, so we might spend a little more time there, just kind of looking around and, you know, looting it out. If we can loot out Desolation Point, you know, pretty systematically, and then maybe Crumbling Highway on the way back, we may be heavy again, but at that point we will, you know, really have kind of cleared out that part of the map, and we'll know that it's cleared out. So we might do that. I don't know. We'll see. That's maybe a little bit farther ahead. First step, we got to get forging. I think once we come back with our arrowheads, we will have everything we need to make the bow and arrow, or bow and arrows, plural. Because I think we've got all of the crafting supplies that we need curing, either in our base or somewhere around the island, somewhere around the coastal highway region. So when we get back, we'll probably do a quick tour around the region to pick up the stuff that we left lying around, and then we'll do a little crafting, and then we will head out and explore. So that's the plan in a nutshell. Wow, this is really painful. I hate walking into the wind. But it is what it is. We're almost there. I gotta remember that sometimes when I come up here, they spawn a bear right in front of me for no particularly good reason, so just be a little bit careful. At this point, as slow as we are, I will not be able to outrun him. I didn't outrun him last time. I guess I just, you know, when you turn corners quickly, he's not as agile. So you can not outrun him in a straight line, but if you're going in a circle or zigzagging around, then you can sometimes escape him, even if he's charging. So we did that in Season 1. There's an episode called Dances with Bears where you'll see that as well. That's another one where I do believe that the bear spawned in was not there. and spawned in within aggro distance, because in that one I came out of a cabin at Miner's Folly and he wasn't there, and then suddenly he was. So I don't know where he came from. But yeah, dangerous. Okay, here we are, safe and sound, made it home. Let's head inside.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Alright, so step 1, let's see what we got that's already cured. Birch sapling. Step 2, let's drop anything that needs curing. Alright, step 3, let's put our cured supplies in the supply box. Alright, step 4, we can see how much scrap we have. We got 8. So, what does that get us? So, we want a knife and a hatchet and then as many arrows as we can. So, the knife... Yeah, I wish we had a cougar claw. The knife takes 3 scrap. The hatchet takes 5. So that's 8 right there. So we probably want another, 5 to 8 scrap. So that's okay, we can get those there. So next up, let's just dump out some of the stuff that is in our inventory that we want to leave here. So we'll do that quickly, and then I'll see you on the flip side. Okay. Alright, so we did a pocket dump, left some matches here. 5 matches, just because this is a base and we should always have some matches. We left a pry bar here. We have dumped sort of the miscellaneous stuff into the drawer here. We put our tools here, we put some food here, we put some water there. This is the Pinnacle Peaches that is almost ruined. But I think once we have cooking 5, we ought to be able to cook and eat this. So I'm just going to leave it here, and we'll see. Nothing in here. And tore down the rest of the rabbit and put it there. So let's take one final check of our stuff. We've got a good amount of fire stuff, including 8 coal. We're going to pick up way more coal on the way back in, so we probably don't even need 8. But we'll keep it for now. We have... let me see, enough bandages. We do have an extra... Let's just harvest this, 10 minutes. Go.
I could eat a horse.
And yeah, we do have to eat so we don't lose our well-fed. Oh, we have another one of those. Drop that. Eat some of these cattails. We are running low on food, so we'll be looking for any food we can find on the way there. Unfortunately, we do not have any kind of cooking pots. If we did, we would bring some of this stuff. But pretty sure there is not a cooking pot of any sort between here and there, because we would have found it already. So we're going to leave that stuff here. Alright, I think we are pretty much ready to go. It does sound pretty windy out there. We'll have to keep an eye on our food situation. But I think there are a couple of carcasses on the way. It's a blustery, windy day. It's really nice in the wind shade, but it does look a little bit windy, so I don't know. Let's just strike out and see how far we get. We can't wait forever because, wow, it is windy and we're walking into the wind again. Yeah, that's a shame. I wonder if we should just wait this wind out a little bit. We do have some cattails. We can eat them. I'm pretty sure we'll find a carcass or two along the way. So yeah, let's just wait it out. We can wait it out in here. Alright, we'll read a book. See if we can wait out this wind. Still sounds windy.
I'm gonna need to eat soon.
Still sounds windy. Alright, let's just check, because sometimes it sounds windier than it is. Yeah. Whoa. Uh-oh. Yeah, there's the bear. Alright, let's see if we can get around him. Alright, maybe we head inside for a few minutes. Ill-fated this trip. It's already late, getting late. We don't have a bedroll. But we don't have enough food to just stay here, so we are gonna have to go. But maybe we lost the bear, so we can... Even if he's still right there, he might not pick up on us right away. We can still kind of sneak around him. Pretty sure he was coming back up. So if we go down, we should be okay. Give it a bit of a wide berth.
All I can think about is food.
Maybe we can get up on this, see if we can see where he is. Nope, I don't see him, but he's probably walking up on the road. So yeah, we'll see. Always leave ourselves an out. If we see him, we can run into that fishing cabin, because he can't reach us in there. So I think we're relatively safe. It's warm for such a snowy day. So I don't know how far... Oh no, now it's gonna blizzard, I think. Yeah, looks like it's gonna blizzard. Or if nothing else, visibility is pretty poor. I think we're still gonna try to make it to the log sort. Because there might be rabbits there again. So, yeah, the weather is conspiring against us. Definitely the weather is not cooperating. There's the tooth. And we're getting tired as well. Okay, well, it might be that we strike out tomorrow. Maybe we'll stay at the log sort tonight. But,
Fingers feel numb.
it's worth a try. And we'll be eating cattails tonight. Bunnies won't be out in this weather, so I think we just head inside. Oh. We have a little bunny bonus. No meat on them, but we may as well take the rest off. And there was a steak. I don't know how big it is. Probably not very big.
Anything.
Let's eat it. It's not nothing. No gut on that one. No gut on that one. Wait till these are less frozen. Drop that gut. Alright, I guess we'll wait till these are a little bit less frozen. We'll sleep here. And, I guess we're gonna eat cattails tonight. Let's read a book. In the meantime.
I could eat anything right now.
Well, how about some cattails, Will? You've eaten worse. You have eaten worse, for sure. Yeah, we're not gonna have a lot of food here. I don't know what we're gonna do here. I think we might need to figure out a food situation before we set out. Okay, it looks like we can take the hides off of these guys now. It's a shame we didn't leave any meat on them, but I guess we needed that meat. Alright, let's drink. Okay, well, I guess we are staying here tonight. We have enough calories to last the night. So let's just sleep and see where that leaves us. Okay, well, the blizzard has died down. It's still late. Drink some water.
Never been so hungry in my life.
Oh, you've been hungrier, for sure. Let's eat some more cattails. And then we're going to have to go find food because we do not have enough cattails to successfully make this trip. If we had a pot, we could make porridge while we forage. That would help. Probably we should have brought that porridge in case there's a pot like in the Riken or something, although I've never found one there. It's weird that there's no pot so far. That is very strange. Okay, well, it is what it is, right? Let's pass time until the sun comes up. Let's read for an hour. Sounds like the wind is picking up again. Let's read for one more hour. That'll finish this book up. Alright, book is finished. Look at that. Carcass harvesting expert. 30% reduction in heart meat times, 20% reduction in gut times, 75% frozen by hand. Nice. Alright, let's drink some water. We're running low on water. We're running low on food. Running low on pretty much everything. So I think we are going to need to spend a little bit of time. See what the weather's like out there. I think we're going to need to spend a little bit of time finding a decent supply of food. Oh, it's a blizzard. Look at that. Okay. Alright, let's sleep for a couple hours. See if we can get that blizzard to pass. Get into the warmer part of the day. It sounds like the blizzard has passed. Let's see what it's like. Okay. Cold. But not too bad. Okay, even though we're cold, we've got to set out. We've got to find food. And find food means, given that we've already looted everything in Coastal Highway, find a wolf like that guy and lead him to a deer. So last time we saw a deer was up this way. See if we can find those deer again and see whether or not we can get a meal out of it and some travel rations.
I could eat a horse.
I know. You're going to be hungry. We got a few more cattails, but that's pretty much it. So, unless we beachcomb a fish or something, which could happen, we need to find a deer. And then we need to be able to successfully have that wolf take that deer down for us. Meantime, we will clean up the trash as we go. So I think there were deer around here last time, but they do not seem to be here now. Wolves over there. Maybe some rabbits on Jackrabbit Island. That's not going to last us very long. There's a deer. There's a deer. Alright, we're going to grab that wolf.
Can't feel my feet.
Yeah, I know. I know. You're going to be cold throughout this, and we're going to lose a little bit of condition to the cold, but this is what we need to do right now. So... No, he didn't even hear that.
So...
Okay, we're not going to make the same mistake we made last time by aggroing him too much. Now, where was that deer? There he is over there. There he is over there. So, okay, we got, we don't have a lot of... I guess we do have some time. So we're going to take him a little bit to the left of this deer. Enough so that we don't spook the deer. And then we are going to circle up towards the deer this way and see where our wolf is. I'm going to circle around behind him. Try to get them to be close-ish to each other. So this should work. There we go. It did work. Now we just need to... Let's see if we can spook the deer towards the wolf. Oh, no. Not towards. Okay. We need to get out of the path here because we do not want to be the intended destination for that wolf. Come on, wolf. Don't give up so easily.
I'm gonna need to eat soon.
Okay, wolf. We're not going to do the rock thing again. Because... Okay. He does see us again. So let's try this one more time here. Actually, we're going to try it as many times as we need to because we need food and this is the way to get it on a map that is completely looted out. Okay. See if we can't get him to give a chase. So we're crouched so that we don't... Yeah, there we go. There we go. There we go. And they're off. And they're off. Okay. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. We are going to eat well tonight. If we have a rock. I hope we have a rock. Did we have enough rocks? I hope we have a rock. Go around in front of him so that he can see us. Okay. And now might be a good time to use our accelerant. Just so we can get this for sure before he comes back. Alright. And how cold are we? Let's throw a coal in there. We need water, so let's start with water. And let's cook them up. Okay, I think we're done here. I think that we need to find a place to spend the night. There are wolves between here and the log sort, but I guess if we take the road we should be okay. It's too windy for a torch. We're pretty full up. Yeah, we're pretty full up on our meat, so I don't think we're going to carry this. It's just going to make us more susceptible to being molested by the wolves. So I think what we're going to do is we are going to spend the night at the log sort, but we're going to kind of circle around this wolf, take the long way. It's getting windy. I'm going to keep this torch on us just in case. And try to stay away from that wolf. Yeah, we're not stinky. Yes, that's good. We're not tired, though, so I think we should run. And maybe we should collect some sticks on the way. In the windshade, we're not cold. It's just too bad it's so windy. But, yeah, we can collect some sticks. Try to stay as much in the windshade as possible. Run where we can. Tire ourselves out. But it might be a little bit of a insomnia night. We did get everything off that. We did get everything off that deer, though, so that's great. We have the hide on us right now, I think. So, yeah, if we get a little bit cold, it's not going to be too bad because we're going to sleep it off. For the most part. I think we could probably use more stones. Well, one more anyway. Let's go grab a stone here.
I need to find some place to escape this cold.
Best place to escape this cold is in the windshade right here, apparently. But we're going to be over there in the trailer soon enough. So, yeah, I would say that was a success. We have a full belly. We did spend an extra day here, but we will have more food to take with us as well. So, I call that a win. And if there are rabbits around here, we should grab them. Just because...
Damn, I'm freezing.
You can never have too much food, but I don't think there are. Alright, let's head back in. We're not super tired, but I guess that's it for the night. Drop that. Recycle these. We're still a little bit low on torches, and we're still not super caught up with our water. But we have enough water to get through the night, so I think we'll be okay. Alright, well, let's drink that water, and let's sleep. We're not going to get 10, but put 10 in. Put 10 into the dial and see how much we get. Alright, so now it is probably the middle of the night. It is. So I don't really want to go out, so let's just wait. We have enough food now. Went from famine to feast. We can just as easily go back to famine if we're not careful. Sleep a little more. Alright, it is barely day. Anything we can do while the sun comes up? I guess we could try repairing this hoodie. Actually, let's try repairing some stuff. Good to keep our clothing in better repair. %, that's good. Let's repair this too. Wow, our repair skill is not where it probably ought to be. Extra 0.2 maybe. Can't repair that. That's not going to give us a whole lot. Well, 0.3. Let's do it. Never discount some underwear. And let's do these. Alright, let's drink some water. Okay. And let's see what the weather's like. It sounds pretty quiet. So we will head out. Yeah, it's cold though. I mean, I guess it is what it is. It is what it is. It's not windy at least. But yeah, the world feels like it is getting colder. And there's a wolf right over there. So it is getting high time to find some better clothing. First of all, which I don't know. Aside from starting to craft it, I don't know what the best way to do that is. Maybe go to Pleasant Valley. I don't know. We'll see. It's pretty foggy. I don't know if this is a good idea because, you know, it might be better just to wait another hour or so. Because I can't see anything. And it's cold, it's foggy. We need to find that meat so that we can eat. So we won't be able to find it in the fog, that's for sure. So yeah, it's a little too foggy to set out right now. We will wait out this fog. See if there's a bunny. Always want to check for bunnies. I don't see any. Okay, yeah, I don't see any bunnies. Alright, well, let's head back inside. We'll take a little nap and wait out the fog. You know, I was really hoping we'd be forging by now, but just there's always something that makes it take longer than you think it's going to take or hope it would take. How many days did that say? Let's check. 14 days. 14 days. Let's see what it's like out there. Can we see? Or is it still too foggy? Oh my goodness, yeah. Pea soup. Alright, let's sleep another hour. It's crazy how just when you want to go somewhere, the weather first is like a blizzard and then another blizzard and then it's foggy and, you know, it always takes longer than you think it will. And you never can trust the weather.
All I can think about is food.
Okay, starting to clear up. Alright. Yeah, so you're hungry. That's okay because we're going to go back to where we left all that meat. And we are going to consume some of it and take the rest of it with us. Make sure that you don't run afoul of a wolf along the way. It's a little less cold now too, so that's a bonus. And we're also less tired, so that's another bonus. So, and it's not too late. So all in all, I think that was a good move, waiting out the fog. It's still a little foggy, so it might be challenging to find our meat stash, but I don't think it'll be too hard. That's not the fire, I think, that we had last time. That was from before. But I think the other fire is within visibility distance of this fire. So we'll head there first. And then we'll look around for the other one. There it is. Like beacons in the night, these fires. Alright, now we do need to be a little bit careful because I do not know... Oh, it's snowing now. Don't tell me it's going to blizzard again. Like, please, no. We've had enough delays. Alright, we're going to eat this. And this. These are the little scraps. Well, we're not really going to be left with much food after all that. These are full pieces. Looks like we got 3 left. So... Alright, let's go. So, we'll see. It looks like it's still kind of cold. But I guess if we take some cold damage along the way, it's probably not the end of the world. We got 3 big pieces of meat. We are mostly full. We could stop and warm up, but I don't know, maybe we should. Just behind this rock there is a... Yeah, or we could warm up with fire. That might be the move. Because... Yeah, that might be the way to go.
Cold is making my head feel thick.
Because we... There's another deer. Too bad there's another wolf around here. There's the bear. I do not want to warm up with the fire with the bear hanging out. So... Let's see how much farther we can get. Yeah, let's see how much farther we can get. And then we will do a little bit of warming up. I mean, we could actually warm up in this fishing cabin. That's safe from the bear.
Goddamn freezing.
Alright, yeah, this works. I'm surprised the bear hasn't smelled us, actually. Burn that book that we finished reading. And, yeah, warm ourselves up. Uh-oh. It's a blizzard out there. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. We may be stuck in here for a little bit. Okay, it sounds like the blizzard has died down, but visibility is not very good, and I think it is still pretty cold out there. Feels like 42 degrees. This thing is throwing off 60 degrees. So it's negative, whatever 16 minus 42 is. So negative 18. That's not too bad, actually. It's not too bad. But there is a bear somewhere. And we are still stinky. Let's grab some torches. Not terribly tired, though. What's our torch situation? Just take a look. Not too bad. Let's harvest that one. That's not very good. See if we can grab at least one more good one. Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, visibility is not very good. I think the move now is to head out to Misanthropes and maybe spend the night there. So we are inching. Because... oh, and it's an Aurora, too. And it's an Aurora. Okay. So we don't want to be traveling with meat in an Aurora. I'm thinking... we drop the meat right here. Oh, we have got... One second thought, let's keep it. I don't think there's anything behind us here. Although there could be an Aurora bear. That is a possibility. Aurora bear is a possibility right here. There's a bear cave. So, I don't know, we're just kind of hoping we can make it up to... the cabin safely. Should be able to. We should be able to. I'm gonna keep an ear out for possible bear noises. There's another thing we can clean up. Alright, well, if it's not one thing, it's another, right? If it's not one thing, it's another. Okay, let's head inside, and I guess we're not that tired, but we're going to spend the night here. Because that's what Coastal Highway wants us to do. We're kind of trapped in Coastal Highway. Trapped in Coastal Highway. Alright, let's drop our gut so that we can at least start it curing. And I guess let's fill up on water and go to sleep. So, just to refresh, we were socked in by a blizzard. And then kind of trapped in by an aurora. Still nighttime. We're going to run out of food again. Alright, let's eat one of these. Let's pass some time until it gets light. Drink water, and let's sleep another hour or two. Alright, well, I think we're going to call that an episode. I think I gotta remember to take this gut back downstairs so that I don't forget that it's here. But I think we're going to call that an episode, and yeah, well, okay. So what did we do? We made it all the way from Jackrabbit Island to Misanthrope. It took us a whole episode just to do that. We ran out of food, we found more food, and now we're running out of food again. It took us a whole episode just to do that. So this is the long dark for you. This is, you know, you gotta be able to take an audible and be flexible and have everything take way longer than you think it's gonna. So anyway, but we are at the closest bed to our destination right now. So if it's nice today, we can make it and get foraging in the next episode. So that is probably what we're going to do. If you like this one, give us a like. If you have any feedback or comments, feel free to slap a comment. And otherwise, we will see you in the next episode.